Hey, look, man, I'm not afraid to say that took me by surprise.
And then there you go.
Let go to break.
There you go.
Let go of the grip.
Now I see how people wipe out on these things because they forget the handlebar grip just that quick.
You suddenly start going, and it starts coming back further.
Dude,
you're going faster.
legit. I was like, well, this is it. Guns Out TV.
Well, you did good.
Look, viral moment. I thought I had it.
Yeah, you
didn't have
you
it.
did wipe out.
I saved myself. Yeah, no, that's good.
I'll give you a proper lesson later on.
Yeah, no doubt.
These things move.
Hey, look, man, I'm not afraid to say that took me by surprise. I just forgot about the, Nah, that was dope. That was dope. I was like, put my feet down. I was trying to kickstand it. Didn't work.
All right, guys, we just left the scenario training, the low-light scenario training, which was just mind-blowing.
Johnny, you got a couple scars. You didn't even know that.
Do I have some
On your face.
Yes, we got it. Dude, they roughed me up. I knew they was gonna do that. Anyway, now we're in the blade room. Right. You see what's going on behind us, right?
Blades. You ever saw Blade, the movie?
Yeah. People are really training for...
Did you get that joke?
I did get the joke, right?
Why you didn't laugh?
Because I wanted to say it.
I thought it was kind of funny.
But anyway, so so we're in the blade room. Probably get roughed up some more, but that's why we're here, so we can show you how not to get roughed up. Check this out.
There's other knives, and we talked about the different configurations. So now we're getting ready to do a cut test. Like this guy has these custom blades. I've seen a ton of his videos. This blade is super sharp. Check this out.
I'm gonna use probably this part. I'm gonna use very no aggressivity, pretty slow, safe, just slashing like this. Okay. Sorry for the juice. So just to explain you, with that, just with this slash, I'm able to go inside the jeans, and I'm able to go inside, and my finger, like you can feel it, my finger is already like this. Scalpel. I love this one because it's light, it's surgical, really easy to go inside with no real intention. The good thing about this blade, some people say it's too small. If you're on the grappling, you play with the guy, you stab the guy, and we are live. Okay? Like I said yesterday, that is not acupuncture. You know what I mean?
You guys bleed now.
So yeah, you're gonna have probably the only stuff you're gonna feel. If I impact you with that, can you give me your arm? You're gonna feel something like that. Is the only stuff you're gonna feel it. But if you feel that, check a little bit just in case, because you know what I mean. With the karambits, the primitive one, the one everybody loves this kind of stuff because you can play around to understand. Okay, the idea about the karambits is when you go on this way, you're able to come back on this way. The idea is when you do on this way, you're able to come back on that. You're able to go to that and able to be around the leg. You have to understand why people flip the blade and stab you with some pick.
Look at that. If you put some pressure on it, look at that. Look at that. That was probably like what, 35-40% pressure right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. The people means all people. Arms means all arms. Shall not be infringed means no compromise. We are gun owners of America.
Joe Farwell, I was like, don't I feel like an ass?
It's Farewell. No, you had it right.
Oh, it's Farewell.
You got it right.
See, it was Farewell,
It
guys.
is Farewell.
It's Joe Farewell. You see, I thought it was a play on words. I thought it was an Instagram handle.
No.
And it was Farewell because the gun comes out and it's bye-bye.
So,
yeah, what you got there, bro?
An Atlas, of course.
Of course, but which one?
So this is the Atlas Erebus.
Airbus.
Single port comp up top. We got a 4.6-inch barrel, Vortex Razor down on top of there, and thing just runs flat out like a boss. So, you want to shoot it?
Trust me.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You're gonna do
have
some
to threaten me with a good
What's
time.
that?
You're gonna do some. I want to see you do
Yeah.
your thing.
Joe.
All right, what do we want to shoot? Should we shoot, plate rack?
Yeah, I like steel.
You guys ready? Yep. All right. You screwed that one up.
Oh, good, man.
See if we can, let's see if we can fix that one.
Listen, man, I get nervous when Sir Michael's watching me too.
But okay, I'm not gonna go there. I had some comebacks for that, but we'll talk about it later. maybe off camera.
Oh, hell no.
All right.
Stand by.
Hey, there's a clean run. That was a
Farewell.
282.
Man,
So just a little fun. Now, you ready?
Joe, hell no, I'm not ready. This is 9 or 40.
That's 9. Thing runs super smooth. Close. One more time.
Dude, I want this gun.
Man, don't talk to me about Atlas, okay?
How much is this?
I'm the one that put him on the Atlas, Joe.
Don't worry about it. How much is good value worth?
Nice one. You see the flashes of that?
Come down. Look,
It's natural.
bro over here is like, he's like, I work out. I want to show off my traps.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, once you get the hang of it, then
It's
it's,
like
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Time on it.
Stand by.
Damn it.
So that middle part got you hung up. The first 2 went down, right? And you're like, oh, I got this.
Yeah.
Like, I got
exactly
this.
what happened.
I'm on it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I
And
was
then
like, I'm
you
about to
started
clean
getting
it.
aggressive with that trigger.
Yeah.
And that's where we kind of started felt. You had a couple that went down low, and you try to pull them back up higher, split between the plates. You don't realize how much space is in between those
No,
plates.
absolutely not.
Like,
Yeah.
there's all these plates up here. It's got to hit somewhere,
Yeah,
right?
right,
Now you
right,
still got to work
right.
that dot. So.
That's not her. That is her. I told you. No, you're lying. Stop lying to me. You're cheating on me again. I told you to stop talking to this bitch. I don't care if they're watching. You're a cheater. You need to stop treating me like this. I do so much for you. No, it is that. Quit. Leave me alone. You were cheating on her. You know, you go to your whore and you don't have a happy life.
Babe, stop. Come on.
No, leave me alone.
Why are you being like this? Stop it. Don't be like this.
I didn't see any weapons, and I didn't see her doing any moves that were
I'm not gonna get in the middle of this. I'm going towards the door so I can get out of here. So you guys start throwing stuff. I don't want to be
Good call. Good call.
Well, we were looking to see if you had any weapons.
Good.
Mr. Christina?
I didn't feel like
Hey, John.
I didn't feel like I needed to leave or anything, and there's no danger, but stick around in case someone might need help.
I'm fine, man.
Oh my
I
God,
thought he was gonna stand it.
Please don't help
He wouldn't turn around. When he turned around, we had to take him down.
Somebody help me, damn it. Scenario! Okay, so Carl.
Yes.
What did we see?
What did we see? We saw a crazed man come in with a knife.
Yep.
You started squeezing. We both told him to stop.
Yep.
And he turned around. We
That
saw
was
the
it.
knife. That was it. It's taking him out.
So what was the decision, or actually, what did you see? We'll get to that question.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the guy rush in. So we were talking, and I quickly noticed, okay, why is this guy walking so fast towards the register? All right, I'm not going to freak out, just watch him. And when he pulled out the knife, I'm like, okay, this guy has a knife. Try to give him a command. Maybe some people will stop. Not, then as soon as he turned around, I legally am justified. I can shoot this guy and be able to withstand that in a court of law. That was my decision process.
Can you tell Sir Michael's a politician?
Yes.
Legally.
Well, I'm just saying.
That's
That was my
it's
thought
true,
process.
though.
Yeah, and just to keep the gun on him at all times until law enforcement arrives.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's perfect.
So I holstered my gun because he had the gun on him, and I knew he was still alive. I kicked the knife out of the way, so he couldn't pick up the knife again.
I was working my way towards the exit, and then I drew just in case there was some overflow.
Yeah.
I only drew after they drew, but then as you were backing up, you came in my line of sight, and I just kind of I was just waiting for an overflow here or anything else that happened. I wasn't close enough to shoot, and you were in my way. So
That was good. I actually saw the knife early, but I couldn't really tell. Like, he wasn't holding it aggressively enough, and there was nobody in his direct path that I could see that get hurt because you guys were behind the counter, and she was also behind the counter. So because it wasn't a gun and he wasn't necessarily holding it as aggressively, I could make a split-second decision. I didn't want to say knife and just have everybody panic, right?
from my vantage point, it still seemed like a robbery, but you guys gave him the command to stop,
Yeah.
and that's why it wasn't.
Yeah. But I was thinking also, like, okay, which I'm kind of glad you didn't draw, but I was also wondering if there's someone else with this guy, which is another reason I kept looking around. I mean, I noticed everyone was standing up, so I'm like, okay, everybody's clear, but I kept looking at that door.
Well,
Somebody else running through that door.
But Drew did.
No, running in, like, coming.
Yeah, we didn't know if he was just a distraction or something like that. So that's why I just put my back against the wall. I kept my gun drawn and not pointed in the direction, but like it was at the ready in case I needed to engage in any of the other lateral directions. And guys, listen, that's a wrap for Tactical Disneyland.
It is a wrap, but this is just the beginning.
It is just the beginning because there's so much more to experience here. And Philip, you've made it very clear that there's more to come, right?
Absolutely.
So Phil, how were we? How did we do?
I think you did really well. Above average.
You see, this is coming from the
Well, that's
man
awesome.
himself.
Yeah.
The man himself. So Phil, if there's anything else you want to say at the end that you want people to get out of everything that they have seen, and there's so much. I mean, guys, Daniel's a little upset because there's 6 hours worth of content. I don't know how he's gonna edit 6 hours worth of content down, but he did it some way. So Phil, what do you gotta say, man? I mean, this is...
I love meeting quality Americans, and it's all about education and moments. So we made a lot of moments today.
Oh yeah, a lot of moments, and just stuff that I didn't expect. John?
Listen, I'm glad you said that about the moments because real quick, something that really stuck with me just now that made so much sense in the world is remember when you said in situations like that, you kind of see your life flash before your eyes, and the reason that happens is because your brain is trying to pull something that it can use in that moment, right? Well, this is the moment. This is what your brain can reference in that light
Your brain
flashing
will get a lot of the
before
moments,
your
too.
eyes. It will
Yeah.
remember being here in these scenarios with these people, and now you've got a tool to
But
use.
it also says why people come back so often.
Yeah.
I mean, there were folks we've met. This guy's like, oh yeah, I've been coming for a couple years now.
Yeah, that too.
Because I'm always gaining something. And that says a lot. That speaks volumes about what Phil has created. The fact that people are constantly coming back. It's always
When your
something that you
time-
can improve.
When your time is worth more than anything you invest in training, that's why we put everything back into the classes, and it's above average, and it's not. It's probably 2 or 3 times what an average course would cost, but you guys see the value.
Oh no, without a doubt. I mean, from my perspective, someone has to ask this: is your life worth it? And if it is, how much? Seriously.
Well,
do you care about your safety? How
Right.
much are you willing to pay for that?
And I mean, on top of that, guys, listen, you've seen us do other courses, local courses, right?
Right, they were less expensive.
Less expensive. But at the end of the day, we understand the value of this, so we're constantly seeking more. We're constantly seeking to push the envelope and to learn as much as we possibly can, not only for ourselves and our families, but to also share with you. And I mean, it's just a blessing that this place exists, man.
Oh,
I look forward to coming back.
Thank you.
And we will be back. I can guarantee you that.
For sure. I'll probably come without Shermichael if I have to. And I usually don't do that because Shermichael pays for stuff.
See, we are going to fix that at some point on this show, okay? We're at some point going to fix that. So anyway, Phil, thanks again, bro. This has been amazing, man. So much love for you, man.
So glad I met you, bro.
Yeah. Awesome. So let's go.
And wait a minute, man.
Yeah.
No, let's go.
And get some.
See, it hit different when we do it right.
Hey guys, so if you liked this video, like it, share it, comment, and also make sure you hit that notifications bell to be made aware of new and upcoming episodes.
All that stuff he just said, plus go over to gunsoutTV.com, check out the Guns Out store, and also we have a donate button. So if you want to help us out making new content all across the country, share a little love.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
And make sure you follow us, guys, on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to stay tuned to what we're doing, because there's a lot of exciting things that are coming your way, and we want to keep you guys up to date.
Also, sign up for our newsletter on our website. We give away stuff sometimes.
We do?
Well, you paying for it.
That's the way it is, guys.
Let's go.
And get some.